The following story may be an Uber-related story, or it might be a story that would fit in with the world's dumbest criminals book.
Xbox,
Twitter, Uber,
Postmates,
Netflix, MoviePass,
Google, Facebook, eBay,
DoorDash,
Apple, Amazon, Airbnb,
The Apptrepreneur. Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur, and we've got a funny story here. It's funny, and it's also a cautionary tale. It's something you obviously should not do, and yet someone did it, and now we can kind of sit back and laugh about, well, the consequences of such a foolish decision. However, before we talk about any of that, let's have a word from our sponsors. And today's video is sponsored by Maximo, the rideshare automation app that allows drivers to safely and easily accept ride requests for Uber, Lyft, and Postmates. Whether you drive for a single platform or multiple platforms, Maximo's custom settings can help you drive more efficient, less distracted, and help you maximize your earnings. It will automatically accept one trip, turn off the other apps, and when your trip is over, it will end it, open the other apps, and accept the next trip, all without you having to touch your phone. Use referral code APP60 and get your first month free when you subscribe to Maximo. So far be it for me to spoil the punchline in advance. However, the headline says it all. Uber removes driver after he used woman's account to give himself with 5-star ratings $100 tip. I don't know why they included with in there, but well, yeah. So basically, here's what's going on. This is a funny one, but you should obviously not do this. An Uber driver reportedly has been banned from using the app after a New Jersey woman claimed he used her account to give himself a 5-star rating and $100 tip following a recent ride. Donna Wilson Booker tells Fox 29 that she was returning home to Willsboro from an airport when the driver, who acted polite and had helped place her luggage in the vehicle, missed what she said was an obvious turn on his GPS route. Once she arrived at her destination, he said, Would you mind? Can I use your app? Because of the recent incidents with the passengers, Uber has a problem when we go off track or off route. I just want to adjust the route, Wilson Booker said. Wow. Yeah. She obliged and handed over her phone, but then hours later, when Wilson Booker opened up the app again to leave a tip and rating for the driver, she noticed that he had already used her account to leave a 5-star review and a generous $100 tip for him, according to Fox 29. Quote, the nerve of him to do that. I have his license plate number and his name, so I don't know why he would do something that stupid, she told the station. You know, I actually don't really know why he'd do that either. I mean, I know why he would do that, but I don't know why he'd do it. He really messed with the wrong person because he's not going to get away with this, she added. The company, in a statement to Fox 29, said, we have issued a full refund to this rider and have removed the driver's access to the app. Wilson Booker says the whole episode is, quote, a lesson learned for other people that are scam artists like that. Yeah, no, that guy was clearly a scam artist. Now, let's go back to being like, why would he do this? Well, pretty obvious. He wants money. And we can't even necessarily blame the rates for this one. You know what? He thought he was being slick. I don't know why he thought that he was going to get away with it because, like she said, she has his driver's plate number. She has his name. She can contact Uber. She can report it in the app. Just go to the app, select the trip, report a problem. And he was going to get caught. Now, I don't know how long he was doing this for. Is what I would be fascinated to know. Like, how long has he been driving for the Uber platform? I kind of wonder how many times he's done that. Just a little bit of advice to any riders out there. Don't let the Uber driver have your phone. For any reason. Now, I never thought I would actually give that advice out because, first of all, I never actually thought an Uber driver would ask for the passenger's phone. But, well, now I know that they can. And even if they did ask for the phone, it would be like, no, why do you need the phone? It's never a good idea to be handing over your phone. Your phone does so much these days. And there's so many scams that can be done with the phone. So many scams that can be done quickly with the phone. So what this guy did, obviously, he asked to see the phone, she handed it to him, and he quickly gave himself 5 stars and a tip. Very, very easy for him to do that. And this woman unfortunately found herself in that situation. Now, again, it's not funny in the sense that he tried to do it. I mean, it's very unfortunate. People like him give honest Uber drivers a bad name. However, it's funny that he tried to do it because now we get to look at the story. I mean, this seems like it would fit inside one of those world's dumbest criminal books. Seems like it would easily fall into that. I mean, I don't know if you've ever read some of those stories. Like one of them involves a guy who went to rob a convenience store. The convenience store owner said that the um, that the register was facial recognition software, which it obviously wasn't, and that you would need to actually take off your mask and look into where it has the total. So the guy pulls off his mask, looks at the display for the total. The guy presses the no sell button and says, "Okay, everything's good." He gives him the money, but of course, not only can he see what the guy looks like, but the security cameras can see what he looks like. Just not very smart. And then you have stories like this one. And it's actually almost a little disheartening that this wasn't treated for the dumbest criminal stories of all time like it really should have been. The media is definitely they're definitely raging against Uber and Lyft right now, and they are taking stories that probably shouldn't be taken as seriously as they are very seriously. We kind of saw that yesterday with the whole story about the steering wheel being detached, which I didn't think that actually happened. I highly doubted that it was during a ride, but the news reported it. I put it out there, asked everyone's what they thought of it, and almost everyone pretty much said what I was assuming. It was like, yeah, this probably isn't real. This seems like fake news, and it's like, yeah. And the media should not have given that story the time of day because it didn't look real, but they did. And now they're giving this story the time of day. Granted, this one's a little bit more legitimate because this might have actually happened to someone, but it should be treated with a bigger sense of humor, so to speak. Like, I find it interesting that the article ends with this woman saying, he really messed with the wrong person because he's not going to get away with this. Well, no one would have gotten away with this. I mean, the funny thing is, even if she hadn't noticed that he had done this, if she had gotten her bill and it was like $100 more than what she had anticipated, I mean, all she would have done is she would have called the credit card company and disputed the charge like, well, that was clearly a mistake. I didn't tip this much money, and Uber would have refunded her the money. That's all that would have happened. Simple as that. But this is the state of the news now. Now I'm talking about these sort of things. Kind of wish there was more pressing matters, but, well, actually there are, and we're going to talk about them in the next few days. But anyway, I just think this is a hilarious story, personally. Again, not that it happened, but that he thought he could get away with it. I think we'd all agree that is probably really, really funny that he thought he could do that. And anyway, we're going to end on that note. So what do you all think about this? Do you think the guy is dumb for even trying? Do you think the woman was dumb for handing over the phone? What would you have done in this situation, whether you were the driver or the passenger? I would love to know. So comment below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy my videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, of course, but even as little as $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly. You get access to my Patreon's exclusive blog. Also, if gas prices get just a little down, check us out at the Get Upside app below. It's right down. You can download. It's totally free, but you can get cash back on every gas purchase. If you want more content from me that's not rideshare related, check out my other YouTube channels, Kevin T. Rodriguez, the Apptrepreneur Vlogs, and Autograph Hound. And finally, if you want to talk to me or other rideshare drivers, check us out at the Apptrepreneur Hangouts on Facebook. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.